Hello Internet! So today I am going to be doing a video that I have been wanting to do for a long time. It is going to be a sort of rant video about why James Potter is better than Severus Snape. So I have a very long list of reasons why James Potter is better than Snape. So number one is James is so accepting, especially of his friends. Like if you look at Sirius, Remus, and Peter, all three of them are misfits. He decides to friend a werewolf, which actually J.K. Rowling says parallels to someone that has AIDS or HIV in the Muggle world. And also Sirius, who has this family name of Black and is a misfit and just rebels. And then Peter, whose like spirit animal that he turns into as an animagus is a rat. He's very mousy and just very not accepted in normal day life. Can we all be as accepting as James? Like, please, people. Alright, now this one is a nod to all of the Marauders. They were 15 when they became animagus. I don't know if you guys have looked into what goes into becoming an animagus, but it is hard. Like, McGonagall probably didn't do it until after she was out of school and once she had studied for years and years and years. James is an A+ student in Transfiguration and did it at 15. Do you know how smart he has to be to do that? Yeah! Alright, now you might be thinking, okay, blah blah blah, Marauders, Marauders, Marauders. But didn't the Marauders try and kill Snape? Weren't they bullies to Snape? Okay, hold up. Yes, they were bullies, but they were teens. And at the same time, did you guys remember the fact that James Potter saved his life? Yes, James saves Snape's life when they are in school. Sirius plays a prank on Snape during a full moon and says that something awesome is behind the Whomping Willow, like that he has to go check it out, and told him how to like press the knot, go through the path and everything. And James steps in and stops it. James is the reason why Snape lived and didn't die because of Lupin. We're talking about Sirius. James, when Sirius is kicked out of the Black home, accepts him into his own home like Ron did with Harry. Remus Lupin is in debt. He does not have any money. He is homeless because no one wants to hire a werewolf in the wizarding world. So James financially supports him because he has the ability to. So James houses one of his best friends, supports one of his friends unconditionally with money and love. Like, can we just... Now, there was an article by, I think it might have been on Huffington Post or something, but it was talking about how Snape was better than James, and one of the things that they said in that article was that James did nothing to save Lily and Harry, that he was not a good wizard, and that he died in the face of Lord Voldemort. Let me see here. Excuse me. James stood wandless in front of the Dark Lord, so he did not have his magic. He only had himself, almost as if a muggle. He stood in front of the Dark Lord to protect his wife, even though he knew he was gonna die. It gave his wife time to go and hide with Harry. He knew he was gonna die, but he died for something that he loved. So why is James not a good wizard? Because he didn't have his wand, he died in front of the Dark Lord. Voldemort was not killed by just one person. Not only one person can defeat a Dark Lord. Not just Harry killed all the Horcruxes. That would be hard. He may have found all of them, he did not destroy all of them, which goes to the point that the Dark Lord can't just be defeated by one wandless wizard. He is a pureblood that never even saw the difference between pure and half-blood and mudblood and all that stuff. He literally, like, he was blind to it. He didn't care. So another thing that this article said was that James ran from Voldemort. He didn't stand up to him like a man. So I will review back to the point that he stood wandless. But if you remember, the Potter family is direct descendants from the Peverils, and they are the family line that comes from the brother that had the invisibility cloak. Why Harry got entrusted with it? Because it's a family heirloom. And James, like that third brother, he avoided death so many times, but when he knew that he had trusted the wrong person, when he saw Voldemort, he welcomed death as an old friend. He was smart enough to avoid it so many times, he just trusted the wrong person. Also, going to how smart James is, he defied Voldemort not once, not twice, but 3 times. Okay, these last 2 are my complete opinion. You do not have to take these into account because they are my opinion. The other points are why James is better, but these are more my opinion on why Lily and James work better than Snape and Lily. He was wrong to bully Snape, but he realized what he had done wrong and he grew out of it. But someone that did not grow out of any of this, didn't let bygones be bygones, was Snape. Now listen very closely. Snape is a bigger bully than James Potter. But Snape, when he is a teacher, bullies Harry, Ron, and Neville most of all. He bullies them way harsher than James did. He bullies Neville especially because the prophecy did say that it was a boy born at the end of July. It could have been Neville. And that's all Snape thinks. It could have been Neville. If it was Neville, then I would have my Lily alive with me. Snape is obsessive, which brings me to my next point. A lot of people bring up the fact of the Patronus, how Snape and Lily have the same Patronus, so they're meant to be. No. You see, when someone has the same exact Patronus as them, it can also mimic obsession. So if you look at the fact that Lily and Snape have the same exact Patronus, they don't fit together. They're just mimicking each other. Or at least Snape is copying Lily. But when you look at James' Patronus being a stag and Lily's being a doe, those go together like puzzle pieces. They go together. They may be different in many ways, but they fit together. Because if you think of the expression, opposites attract, that is what James and Lily are. You don't want to be with someone that just mimics your every move and wants you to be happy all the time, because you need a balance. And James and Lily have that, where Snape and Lily do not. Okay guys, tell me down below, do you agree that James is better than Snape, or do you think that Snape is better than James? I don't know. Comment it down below. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys soon. I'm really busy right now with plays and all of that, so I'll see you when I see you. Alright. Love you guys. Be your best self. Bye!